What's up? It is, I don't like this angle. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to work on this, but we are live. This is the first video. Shout out to Jenny Knowles for helping me to be persistent on getting YouTube to allow me to stream from my phone because I've been trying to the computer. It's been a long road. It's been a journey, but I'm not going to waste your time. I am Miss Joy Polliard. I am a success coach that helps mompreneurs to be paid. So ultimately, the outcome, I want you to be paid. I want you to be present, profitable, and productive, right? But ultimately, I know that so many moms want to build a better life for their families. So many moms want to build a legacy for their children, but they don't have a plan in place, right? And I speak to clients year after year after year that are not where they want to be, but don't have an action plan, don't have the strategy, don't have the consistency to make it happen, right? So I've been studying, I've been researching, I've read many books, I've taken many program certifications so that I can be a resource for moms that want to, I don't like the glare from the mirror, but I've spoken to many moms that want to be a resource and not a resource. So I've spoken to many moms that want to improve their life but don't have a plan to get there. And the world is noisy. The world is noisy, and if you don't have a plan in place to make things happen, you get lost in the shuffle of the day to day, which ends up making your dreams dwindle away. So if you get stuck in the day to day hustle and bustle, you put everything, everyone on the to do list while your dreams dwindle away. So, my dream, my goal for you is that you will go after your dreams and goals, that you will be the example that your kids need to push through. So, like, you know, that kids don't listen to what we say, they more so see what we do. And we have to, this thing is really bothering me. I need to find something to prop this on because I don't want to. One second. This is the fun part about going live. I don't have the capacity to keep on. You know what? I'm gonna use this. So let's listen. This is called improvising, okay? But let's try this. Better. So the kids don't listen to what we say. They listen to what we do. And we have to be intentional about setting goals and about making things happen. I still don't like this angle. I feel like it should be higher. So yeah, so what to expect from this channel? From this channel, you can expect I'm going to be sharing practical tips. I'm going to be sharing resources. I'm going to be sharing potential business ideas that is easy to start, because oftentimes there is capability and there's capacity. So there's the you that is capable of doing something, But when you think about, listen, we get into coaching. Let me run it back some, but there's capacity and capability. There's the capacity for you to be able to do something. Like, do you have the bandwidth? Does your schedule allow that? Like, as a mom of a almost 1 year old and a 6 year old, there are certain businesses that I have to put on the back burner. Like, yes, I could do it. Yes, I can be out there showing houses, working in real estate, but is my is that my capacity? You know what? I still don't like this. I am big on. I'm gonna go back and look at this and be like, why did I set it up like that? So, uh, so we gonna set this whole thing up right here. Look, this is real life, okay? This is real life making things work, okay? Right. So I have this thing over here that I need to move, but I am someone who definitely does not need a lot of space on my desk because then it's going to be extra crowded. Okay, this is a perfect angle, so I need to make sure that I keep things at this height. And move this over. Okay, perfect. This is better. Oh, it actually looks better without the light. All right, y'all. So look, I got perfect headroom. I took what that class was in high school. Journalism. And now this thing is sliding forward. I took journalism and they talked about headspace. I'm gonna get this right. I'm gonna get it right. Eventually. Eventually, we're gonna get this together. Okay? I just gotta move some stuff around. And don't judge me, y'all. But look, when y'all, this is why I tell people just get started and get better along the way. Because so many times we want to wait till everything is perfect to get started. And then we never get going on our goals. So now I know what to do next time. Maybe I have to take this phone out of the phone case. Or this is so funny. Okay, perfect. Okay, so, and it's still sliding. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. Like that. Like this. So, recap. If you watched this far, comment below. I got a gift for you. If you have watched this video this far, comment build, and I got a gift because I've been moving this thing around so many times and doing so much, and you've been sticking it out. You have been sticking it out. So thank you for rocking with me. I'm actually working on some content that I need to get organized, but I gotta decide what angle. So I posted a survey, but let me know if you are a mompreneur. Where are you on your journey? Are you trying to build? Are you on the path to beating burnout or struggling with burnout? Are you wanting to? I've been up since 4 in the morning. Are you building, balancing, or on the verge of burnout? Or you just stuck, like not knowing what to do next? Let me know where you are. So that way my content can be purposeful to help you on the path to being a boss mom. Okay? Because being a boss mompreneur is a mindset. And also, ta-da! So I like these glasses better. Like these are going to be my recording glasses. So when y'all see these glasses come on, know that Miss Joy is in the building. Miss Joy is in the building, about to make it happen. Miss Joy is in the building, about to make it happen. Miss Joy is in the building, about to make it happen. So, what to expect from this channel? You're gonna get tips on making it happen, being paid, being present, paid, and productive. I like profitable because you can get paid, but is it actually making sense? Look, y'all, I'm gonna try to go live. I'm gonna try to go live like every day for like 3 days at least, just to get a hang of this. But I like this angle. I like the lighting. I'm actually using this desk light, to tell you the truth, that I got off of Amazon. I will post it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna post in the comments. I will post the link to the desk light that I use for filming, and I like it because it has different angles, it has different levels, and it has different modes. So this is like more of a warm look. This is very warm. This is like a white light. And I don't know, maybe this one. I think I like this one. So, and I can actually put my chair down a little bit. No, if the chair should be up, but we're gonna get close and personal. All right. So, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my story. I've always found myself as someone who likes to learn, who likes to grow, and who likes to help others. But people always made me feel bad because people would say that, why was I doing so much? Because I was a nurse, I had a good job, that I should just focus on being a good mom and focus on my career. But one thing that I do know for sure is that your career may not be your calling. So the career is the professional knowledge that I've acquired. But then there's the gifts that God gives us. There's a gift that God gives us to help others to be great. And oftentimes, like, God is not going to come out the sky, at least not yet, I don't think, to be that blessing or that resource that we need. So God is going to bring people into our lives, or allow us to cross paths with people that are connected to our purpose, people that want to get ahead in life, people that want to be a resource, to be a vessel to help others. And it's interesting to know that had I listened to people, I don't know where I would be right now. If I listened to people, I don't know where I would be right now, because certain things happened. Like, I was working and I had some leadership that wanted me to do certain things that I was not in agreement with. And I didn't know how to handle it because, you can get several write ups and you could literally get fired. And here I am with two kids, a whole mortgage, things that I have to be responsible for, but yet I have a job that's, kind of pressuring me to do things that I'm not in agreement with, and me not knowing really how to handle the pressures. And I felt myself really like on the verge of burnout, getting up every day, kind of going through the motions, going off on my daughter, my oldest, and I didn't like being that person. And I'm like, it's her fault, but it's really not her fault. Like, she's always going to do the same thing. Like, sometimes she's better than other times. And I have to be in control of myself. So, yes, sometimes I'm going to have a bad day. But when I consistently find myself, stressed and wanting to take it out on her, I didn't like that person. So I knew I had to do something differently. So thank God that I had, as a mompreneur, that I had different things going for myself. That way, different streams of income. That way, I was able to be self sustainable, and that I was able to start, making a plan. So even if I didn't work, what would life look like? Listen, I was thinking about everything. I was like, I gotta move it back in with my mom. Like, these people threatening to fire me, telling me that, this is the second warning. And I didn't like that. I didn't like giving somebody else that much control. And then on top of that, at home, I was doing everything, waking up every day and feeling like I didn't really know how to navigate without systems and routines. And I remember one day waking up and like my oldest literally had toys all over the living room. And I was like, absolutely not. So I lost it. I was like, there's a new sheriff in town. I'm not going to be dealing with this. And I literally was sitting there kind of like going off, but she didn't look afraid. She didn't, she was just chilling, right? And I was like, oh, oh, okay, oh. And I'm like, she's not afraid. Like, she actually thrived off me having routine. And I'm like, and had I known that, I would have did it sooner. So she knows, even though she asks me every day, oh, mommy, can I get my phone? No, you can't. You have to, you got to do your homework. You have to have family time. So that's accountability for me too, because when we get home, there's no phone time. I'm giving y'all all tea on this live, okay? But we have routines in place. We have systems. I make sure that she helps me out. I make sure that she's part of doing laundry. Dishes, I think she enjoyed wasting the water, so not so much. But definitely laundry, definitely cleaning up. I'm a good mom, not a great one, and I'm nobody's slave. And I will tell her that any given day. Because these kids will try us. These kids will make us, like, they will really be out here acting like we work for them. We don't work for these kids, okay? We work with these kids. We work with these kids to make things happen. So I think that's enough for this first video. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It definitely has been a lot. I want to continue making these videos. I want to continue to share. One thing that I do know is that in order to make it happen as a mompreneur, in order to build that better life that you dream about, to go after your goals, to prevent burnout, to create that balance, to build, to have income streams, to have a thriving, fulfilling life, it's going to take having a master plan. And I want to help you get there. I want to be your partner in progress, helping you on that journey to make things happen. So, thank you for so much for watching. Until next time, make sure you comment if you have a business so that I can support you and that others can support you too, and we can connect and build a community. And also, make sure you subscribe and tell a friend. And until next time, ta-ta! Now let's figure out how to end this.